Whew.
What's up, Casey?
Damn, score sheet. Crowd over there like this.
You ready, John?
Lonnie, what's up?
Not too much, man. Thank you for joining us.
Don't laugh at me, y'all. Somebody's over here, somebody over here doing them up.
Well, we're glad you got it straightened out. We'll go ahead and start with Sarah.
Hey, John. First of all, just how's your lip feeling? How are you doing after, I guess, getting some stitches mid-game?
Yeah, I mean, I took a blow from Julius, him driving to the lane, and stuff happens. 4 stitches. I got up on my upper lip, and I think he just busted my bottom lip a little bit. Nothing really I can do at this point. Just got to wait for it to heal. But I'm doing okay. Thank you.
On that same note, obviously it was a physical game, but how happy are you with the way you guys were able to battle these guys and have success against them, just matching that physicality and limiting them?
Oh, I loved it. I felt like from the very start we came out with, a mindset that we weren't going to let the physical game get to us. And I feel like we matched their physicality as well as played our game. I feel like the ball was moving tonight. And, as well as the crowd. I feel like all aspects were hidden for us today, and we were just trying to take advantage of it and win the game.
Is that when this team is at its best, when you guys are able to buckle down and play that physical defense, but also you're hitting shots like you guys are capable of?
Oh, of course. And, I think the last thing, as I said before, is that ball movement. You know what I mean? All 3 of those things I feel like make us really tough to play against, because we have so many guys that are skilled with the basketball. And we have great chemistry with each other. So, as I said, I feel like the sky's the limit with this team when we do the right things.
Thank you. Hope your lip heals.
Jeff Schultz.
John, the fact that you guys have been able to match their physicality, obviously there were some flagrant fouls in the game. Do you think it's worn on the Knicks a little bit? Have you sensed any frustration on their part?
I'm guessing so a little bit. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's the nature of a playoff series. You play a team so many times, things are going to happen. And I feel like at the end, you guys aren't really going to like each other too much, on top of the fact that New York plays a physical style of basketball. And, obviously we're going to get tired of getting pushed around and hit and whatnot. So it is what it is in a sense, guys competing and it's playoff basketball, but we just try to avoid the noise and, handle business.
And what was going on there, just following that up, when Bullock came over to your bench there and was arguing, kind of had to be restrained by teammates?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I talked to a couple of the guys and, they were just chatting. And from what it looks like, when I look back, I think he just tried to charge the bench a little bit. So I don't know. I wasn't in this situation. I don't know exactly what was said, but as I say, guys competing and, tempers are flaring. So nothing out of the ordinary.
Thank you.
Allison.
We keep talking about how physical this game is. Obviously, your lip was part of that. So what can you expect now? Looks nice and swollen. What can you expect going into another hostile environment in Game 5, knowing that the Knicks are trying to avoid elimination? How can you prepare for an even more physical game?
Yeah, sort of just prepare how we've been preparing for this game today. Obviously, going back on the road and into a hostile environment. And I think the biggest thing for us is we understand that they're going to come out with, a pretty much in a 100% max sense of urgency, obviously in a must-win game. And we understand that we must, weather the storm. They're going to, hit us and try to play hard and win the game, and we have to do our best to play our game and stay calm, cool, and connected, as Coach said. So.
And in your first playoff, series at home, you guys defended home court. Just how much fun did you have, and how great was it to hear this crowd again and to remain undefeated in the series at home?
Yeah, it was amazing for myself personally, being the longest tenured player here. Obviously, my first time having the arena filled like this on back-to-back nights, and having the fans come out and support it's really big for us. It just helps keep our adrenaline, our energy going, and I definitely feel like they're the sixth man. The unheralded sixth man every night.
Michael Cunningham.
He answered my question. Thank you.
All right, we will move on to Terrell Thomas.
John, can you talk to me about your connection throughout this playoff series with Trae Young? Of course, you guys have had a great chemistry over the past few years on the floor, but it seems like things have been flourishing throughout this postseason as well, especially at home. Can you talk to me about you guys' connection throughout this playoff so far?
Yeah, I mean, a lot to say in so many words. That's my dude. I always say we've had chemistry on the court and off the court since the moment we met each other, and I feel like we've been doing our part to try to build on that. And now when it matters the most, I obviously feel like, both of us, as competitors want to just use our talent in the best way possible. So I don't think you guys are going to get any shortcomings, or I don't think me and Trae and I are going to get any worse on the chemistry side. I feel like we're just going to continue to get better and grow together for as long as we can. So that's my dude, and we're gonna keep balling.
Thank you.
A few more. Let's go to Jamila.
Hey, John, how are you?
I could be better, Mel. Could be better. Coach.
Glad you're doing okay after the stitches. Congrats on the win. I actually, non-basketball related, I wanted to ask you about your latest venture with the Baptist, and with it being Memorial Day weekend, if you could talk a little bit about that, please.
No, yeah, just obviously I feel like a fan given nickname that I really took a liking to myself, and just wanted to sort of brand myself and give myself, my fans, a vision of me. And it's something that's coming very soon, my clothing line, and as I said before, my brand. Try not to give too much stuff out, but definitely something coming soon. So I appreciate the shout and the little self plug right here, Jamal. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Edwin Powell.
Congrats on the win, John.
Thank you.
So you guys have a few guys on the squad with playoff experience. Have they lent their voice at all during this whole experience, or has it mainly been Coach McMillan?
No, definitely Solo, Lou, and Gallo have, I'll say Solo is kind of hard. Kind of hard for Solo to talk any more than he already does, but he's definitely changed it to playoff mode. But Lou and Gallo specifically have been the two guys that definitely have taken a step up vocally from the regular season, and I feel like it's helping all of us.
We've got three more from Christos.
Well, Tony. Shout out to my guy, Tone.
Sorry about that. We will go to Christos now.
Hey, John. I hope this weekend you are one of the happiest guys alive, because Chelsea won the Champions League.
Campeones. Oh my God.
So I would like to ask you about your win tonight. What did you notice as the biggest growth of your team, both tonight and the whole series so far?
Before I say the biggest growth, shouts out to CC. You know what I'm saying? Just took an L on that. I don't know why he chose Man City. Go Blues. Anyway, I feel like the biggest thing or biggest jump we've taken is it's been mentally. I feel like skill-wise or, physicality-wise, we have all the tools necessary, but it's really all up top. And, one thing that coach has preached to us is to not get, or not let the noise mess up our games, mess up our rhythm. We need to stay consistent in how we play and find the rhythm. And I definitely feel like it was a big step for us tonight to find a pace and flow, a rhythm for the game, and to understand what needs to be done. I feel like that's coming more and more tonight. And I feel like tonight was a big step in just trying to make that as consistent as possible.
Last two to Deshaun Tate.
Congratulations on the win, John.
Thank you.
Looking back at, this is obvious. Two-part question here. The first part, this is a team that has an enormous amount of depth that many teams cannot really duplicate, especially the way that many players can be inserted at different positions. How much has that determined the team's success so far?
It's really given us a lot to rely on. For example, throughout the entire year, we haven't had a consistent lineup or a consistent, rotation of guys. to really build chemistry with, but somehow with, as you said, the depth and the amount of skilled guys we have just continuing throughout our roster. We were able to win a lot of games, a lot more games, and people thought we had a chance to, and it just showed you our versatility in the early stages of the year. And I think now going into meaningful basketball, it's only going to help us.
The second part of that is when you look back at the duration of the season when it was, really tough to get and keep guys healthy, are these the kind of performances, something that you all knew that you were capable of when you finally got a chance to get everybody healthy at the same time?
Yes, 100%. We were anxious ourselves to get together at full strength and see what we could do. Obviously, we never got that opportunity, but we stayed strong and just understanding from a basketball perspective what we have in the locker room and staying confident in that.
Final question from Jonathan Simmons.
Hey, John, first of all, congratulations on the win. Two things. What was it like to play at home in front of this big crowd again? Two, has your mom texted you about a zillion times asking about your injury?
Yeah, I already sent her a little picture of my lip. She was over. She was asking. But sorry, what's the first part of the question? How's it feel to be playing in front of the fans, right?
Yeah, just in front of the fans, a full house.
Right. No, it's been amazing. Obviously, still a little weird because we still can't touch the fans or normal interactions are still a little bit shaky. But it just feels amazing to have that energy in the arena, and we thrive off that. Trying to win games for our fans who come out and support us. So we love every bit of it.
Last thing, what did it mean for you guys to close out this game the way you did and just keep your foot on the throttle and increase that lead as the game went on?
Yeah, very prideful. We wanted to come out here and protect home court as we did, and we understood these home games mean a lot for us going back to a hostile environment. We just wanted to make sure we did our jobs, did what we needed to do to put ourselves in the best position, and I feel like we secured the job tonight. On to the next game.
Thank you, JC.
Thank you, guys.